check. 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Come on. That's right. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I won't
blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wah 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 wah. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up. Then they bust it open, lift it up. Yeah, come on, lift it up. Then they bust it open for your B-O-Y. Bend it for your rockin' for your lift it up, baby. Mix it with your bust or not.
Come on, blaze, so you know.
Drop me a nasty beat.
What's up, y'all? Happy Musty Monday. Come on in. I hope you bought your deodorant. Come on in. Bring your deodorant, please. Happy Musty Madness Malone Mondays. Come on in. We got a few things to discuss. It's a musty murder investigation. Yes, it is. Musty murder investigation with Musty Malones. Come on in. We got a few things to discuss. Shout out to everybody in the building. If you are new to the channel, welcome to the dollhouse, honey. We do this every Monday. This is the segment we call Malone Madness Mondays. But ever since we confirmed that Rock is as musty as a billy goat, we added musty on to the title. So now we call it Musty Malone Madness Mondays. So y'all come on in. We got a few things to discuss. We got some more details surrounding the investigation and the young brother who came out and said that at first he was the one who bopped Ronnie. Then it was, oh no. Then it was the police done came and they done talked to me. Then it was, oh no. We're going to get into that. He did an interview. I forget the young lady's name, Queen Lexus. Shout out to my subscriber who said that to me. But I want to get into a few things that were said over on an interview because I'm sitting up here, like I said, I think the boy might be a little touched. Somebody tag him, add him. If y'all know his ad, tell him pull up over here. I want to ask him a few questions if he would like to answer. But I think the boy might be a little touched, okay? Somebody get him on over here. But anyway, we got that to deal with. Chrisean cosplaying feeding Junior. Chrisean has the world thinking that Junior just has a disability and we're bullying him. And I hate that. I hate that the world is stupid enough to just take what they see at face value. Chrisean has a lot of people, not all the people, but Chrisean has a large number of people who do not know her backstory, thinking that she has a disabled son and that the internet is just a cruel place and that we just don't want to see this baby prosper. And I'm going to do everything I can to get rid of that bullcrap narrative because that's not the truth. What the world doesn't know is Chrisean Rock deliberately drank, smoked, and did all kinds of things during her pregnancy with no regard for her child, her unborn child at the time. As a matter of fact, people were trying to take bottles away from Chrisean. People were trying to tell Chrisean not to smoke and drink, many other celebrities, and Chrisean still did not care and don't care right now. What she knows is that people are going to automatically take her side and think that she's a nice person. So that's what she is banking on, okay? So we need to discuss why it is important that America don't just take what we see at face value, that we absolutely get into the details of things, because this is what happens when you don't know the backstories. So we'll get into that. We also need to get into what I got Blueface tested. What does that mean? I don't even know, but whatever it means, we'll get into it. I be shorthand writing and I wrote Blueface tested. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I shared the video, so we'll talk about it here. And then Whack 100 is a couple other things. I don't know how long this live is going to be, but you know what? Let's just get into it. Shout out to everybody in the building. If you're new to the channel, welcome on in. First of all, Keisha297, thank you so much for becoming a new member. And shout out to everybody that's in the streets putting boots to the ground with this Rockhead murder investigation. We got clears, we got Africans, we got Jews, we got London, a Brit. We got a Brit. We got a few people on the Rockhead bandwagon. One thing about it, two things for sure. A murder investigation brings out all people of all races and all sizes and all kinds. Because people love a good murder investigation story. Why you think Lifetime movies was around so long? People love a good murder investigation story. So hopefully, because I thought it was going to help with Junior, but we see where that happened. You know what I'm saying? Well, hopefully a good murder investigation will get the clears to kind of, put a little oomph behind the movement. But we'll get into it. Y'all come on in, get the likes up. Somebody said they just as nosy. Yeah, I think that is too. I think the clears are just nosy. It was boring on Clear Talk. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing going on over there on Clear Talk. They ran across Rockhead and they've been glued. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Hey, 2T, thank you so much for being a member for 10 months. Says, hey, boo, happy Musty Malone Monday. Yes, bring your deodorants, honey. Bring your deodorants. Happy Musty Malone Mondays. Y'all come on in here. Get on in here. The only requirement at the door for Musty Malone Mondays is a like button. Hit the like button, and you have to have a canister of deodorant with you. If you don't have deodorant, you will be turned around at the door. I don't care if you like the video. If you don't have deodorant, your ass is getting turned around at the door. So please stop by your local CVS. Stop by your local Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, and get your little travel size of Secret. Some of y'all need some Just for Men. You know what I'm saying? A few of y'all need some Brute. If you're on the Rockhead level of this thing, you might need a little sulfur. I don't know. Either way, the only requirement, like I say, is please come in with your underarms cleaned and deodorant in hand. That's the only requirement coming in the Musty Malone Mondays. But y'all come on in here. Thank you, Hey 2T. Thank you so much. Belinda, thank you so much for being a member for 26 months. Says, good evening, Voodoo. Love your channel. God bless. Thank you, beautiful. I appreciate you. And thank you so much for your support. All your support, your loving and unwavering support. Star T's Lawson, hey, beautiful. She says, hey, boo. Hey, girl, how you doing, cousin? Y'all come on in here. Share the video. Get the likes up. Share the video. What you cooking? Hey, my love. Says, hey, my boo. Hey, my beautiful. I love you. Thank you so much for all your support. Y'all come on in here. Let's jump out the window. Now, I was looking for this video where Dre was talking about how Carlissa basically uses them churn. I had shared it on my page a couple of days ago, and I cannot find this video to save my life. I don't know if this is a new video or old video, but it was a video on Instagram, and it was Dre, Blueface's brother. It was Dre, Blueface's brother, and he was talking about how Carlissa does with the children and how she's using everybody for the circus. If anybody out there under my voice know where that video at, please send me a link at voodoodollpodcast@gmail.com. I want to discuss that if I can find it. I was trying to find it before I got back on here, but I couldn't. At any rate, shout out to T-Babe4675. Thank you for being a member for 21 months. She says, hey, boo, we're here for the funk. You love you, boo. Hashtag Save Junior. Absolutely. And thank you so much, T-Babe. Yes, it's hashtag Save Junior. We always got to save Junior. Speaking of, because this help around there acting like he eats. This girl making it seem like he normally eat food, but she left his food at home. So now Rockhead is on the streets preaching the gospel. That bitch probably was out there collecting souls. But anyway, she's on there preaching the gospel, and the dude asked Chrisean, not only did he ask her to get Junior some French fries, oh no, he don't like French fries. He don't like nothing. Only thing he like is Ensures. Nesquik. Bitch. Yay. He don't even, I would say whole milk, but I don't even think the bitch, canned milk, pet milk. That's all he know. Milk out the can. She don't even see enough for her child to give him milk from the refrigerator. The dog she need to be put down. I said what I said. Okay? The poor child, all he knows is milk. I don't even think he understands that he have teeth. And if he does understand that he have them, I don't even think the baby even know what the teeth is for. Because this heifer gets to go running around restaurant to restaurant, biting through wooden tables and picking up T-bone steaks by the pinky finger and chowing down on them like hyenas. She get to go run all across the world and eat everything she can. She get to go play football like the boy she wish she was. She get to go peg Blueface like the nigga he wish she was. She get to go do all of these things all across the land. And Junior just get to sit there staring at the ceiling, looking for milk. Hopefully he be looking at his daddy, Ronny, and Ronny be soothing him. Hopefully, okay? But we gonna get into it. Y'all come on in here, because, you know, my nerves done got bad already. We just got on the screen, and my nerves done already got bad. This is a shame. Y'all come on in here and get the likes up. Shout out to everybody in the building. If you're new, like I said, please subscribe. Please, please, please subscribe to the channel. Now, before we get into Chrisean, I want to get into Blue really quickly. Hold up. Y'all, we gotta discuss Sydney Star going to prison. Woo. Just a little FYI. I know we ain't talking about Sydney Star, but y'all know the TS Sydney Star. If y'all don't know, Sydney Star, the TS, who used to be on Love and Hip Hop, who be over there by the baddies, was arrested for essay on a 13, 14-year-old. And they say this the mug shot. Hold on, let me show y'all the mug shot. Oh, we gonna joke that. You got to know it. I probably come on here tomorrow and joke that. Look, this is just off the record. Y'all remember Sydney Star, the TS, messing with a 13, 14-year-old. They say she sodomized them. That means packed in the back. Does that make sense? Because that's what sodomy is, basically. And it's against the law in a lot of states. A lot of y'all don't know that. But sodomy is against the law in a lot of states. But it's extremely against the law when you're an adult and the other person is a minor. So Sydney Star is arrested. And from what I hear, it is as bad as we think it is. From what I hear. So y'all, we'll come back and joke that tomorrow. Because today, justice for Chingy. Thank you, Robin Thicke. You know, God said high and look low. Because he did single-handedly ruin Chingy's career. But anyways, you know, God said high and look low. Let's move on. All right, I want to get into Blueface and this girl. What's this little girl name? Nevaeh, really quickly. Somebody really need to go. This girl says she's not going to leave Blueface. It doesn't matter what anybody says. She says that her baby loves Jonathan. She loves Jonathan. And she also says that it just makes sense, you know? And honestly, if I'm going to be completely honest, I think she's not going anywhere because she has nowhere else to go. Does that make sense? See, a lot of people want to make it seem like she actually have options, like as if she were to leave Blueface right now today. You know what I mean? Like as if she were to leave him right now today, it would be so much other things that she have going on. I hate that Blueface talks to her crazy, but what he said to her is true. That bitch don't have no get up and go about herself. She don't have nothing. And these are the kind of girls that Blueface likes. He loves his women to be stupid like that because it works out for him to be able to do all the craziness that he gets to do. You know what I'm saying? And it really sucks though, like I said, for Superior, the baby. For the baby, because he gets to see his mama completely being treated like a slut and a tramp, and it's not on Blue, it's on her, because nobody's forcing her to do this. She's doing this. Oh, you know what? I think I probably already, hold on, y'all. Because I probably already liked it. I'm trying to pull up the video where she says she ain't going nowhere. It's really sick. It really is. And I will say I feel bad for her, but I low-key don't. Because again, these are all Nevaeh's choices. All Nevaeh had to do was just say, you know what, Blue, I ain't rocking with you like that. No, no, no. I got this baby. I got a son. I can't have you talking to me like that, handling me like that in front of my baby. I can't, you know what I'm saying? Not Nevaeh. Nevaeh says she's never going anywhere. Here you go. All right, y'all get the likes up on the video. Like I said, we can't be upset at Blueface when these girls specifically want to be here. This is the same thing I was trying to get people to see when it pertained to what's that girl named Chrisean. When Chrisean was over there fighting Blueface and they were fighting each other, the internet made it seem like Blueface was just beating on her. And as you can see, I'm not saying that Blueface is a saint. The nigga mouth is far from a prayer book. However, as you can see, if you know now, Chrisean Rock is the aggressor, okay? And sometimes Blueface will hit her too, but ultimately it was mutual combat. He wasn't out here just beating up bitches. You know what I'm saying? I never believed it, but again, if the internet positions the videos like that, people automatically assume that for years, people thought that Blueface was just this horrible, mean guy that was beating on Chrisean. And I kept telling y'all then that's not the case. Chrisean is there because Chrisean want to be there. And even though Chrisean will whoop his ass most of the time, regardless if she got hers whooped too, they wanted to be there. And this is the same thing with Nevaeh. We cannot get upset with the way Blueface talks to her or treats her because she loves this. This is the life that she wants. And I think that if she wants this life, I think that it is best that we just allow her to have it. And I don't think we should be the ones judging. Let's get into the video of Nevaeh saying she's never leaving.
Leave, y'all. I'm okay with being with him. I had my fun. I'm going to keep my little family. My son loves John so much. And I love him too. And here we are about to have a baby this month. Yeehaw. So if I'm slow, I'm the slowest.
Yeah. What she said.
Is that good?
It's my stupid ass, dumb ass girlfriend.
You're not
that right, baby.
You're slow as fuck. You're the slowest.
That's why I love you.
You're the corner of the crowd.
That's why I love you, girl.
No, I don't have no plan to leave, y'all. I'm okay with being with him.
And that's what I'm saying to y'all. Like, we got to respect people's decisions and what they want. This is what Nevaeh wants. You know? This is what Nevaeh wants. And I don't think that we have the right to come in between what she wants. Now, is it right that Blueface talks to her crazy? Any other woman? No. But her, yes, he can do that. I think Blueface has every right to handle her crazy, talk to her crazy, whatever it is, because she absolutely wants to be there. This man calls her dumb, stupid. She literally had to beg him to sleep with her. When a person, this is how you know she another rockhead. She loved the nigga more than she loved her child, because you know that he's out here sleeping with other women. You know this. This isn't up for debate. This isn't a guess. This isn't no intuition. You know it. And he is not sleeping with you. Instead of you saying, you know what, even though I want to sleep with this nigga, let me not sleep with him because I'm pregnant and God forbid he gets under my baby, then I'm going to have to kill this nigga. Instead of her thinking like that, no. Nevaeh says that Blueface never sleeps with her. So much so that he had to come back and say that he was going to sleep with her. Hold on. And it's sad. It's really sad. Hold on. It's really sad because, number one, why would you want him to sleep with you? This nigga dropping off bird especially with Chrisean. Why would you want him to sleep with you? But I get it. Nevaeh is playing a game. Nevaeh want to outlast Chrisean. The reason why Nevaeh not going nowhere, number one, is because she don't have nowhere to go. But number two, she means by any means necessary, she's not going to let Chrisean beat her. And that's what this is all about. So because Chrisean slept with him, now all of a sudden she starts making it a big deal about how Blueface never sleeps with her. So much so Blueface had to come out and say, Lord, this girl done told everybody in the world I don't sleep with her. So I guess I'm going to finally go sleep with her. I wouldn't even want that sympathetic dick. I don't want that secondhand bird. I don't want that Goodwill peen. No. What you think this is? Who you think you is? The Red Cross nigga? You don't drop off no emergency peen to me. But everybody different. Maybe she was just horny. I don't know. He should have bought her a rose. But you would think that she would think of her baby first. Nope. It's about the nigga. Y'all already know what it is.
A bitch blowing my dick here every night.
Even when we don't have sex.
Exactly. I'm sacrificing.
So why don't we have sex?
Cause you big as shit. You big as fuck. Back big as fuck. Wide as a motherfucker.
No, butt big as fuck. Juicy as a motherfucker.
I'm sacrificing having a bitch blowing my dick here every night.
Even when we don't have sex.
Exactly. I'm sacrificing.
So why don't we have sex?
Maybe, just maybe, he's saving you and your unborn child from STIs. Maybe he's saving you and your unborn child from STDs, like, HIV, herpes. People say he had syphilis fingers. I don't even know. Maybe, just maybe, he thinks enough to say, you know what? Even though I want to drop dick off on the bitch, or maybe he's not attracted to her no more. I don't think he's attracted to her no more at all. But maybe just maybe, he wanted to say, you know what? Let me save this girl from my crap. Nope, not Neville. Neville needs to be slept with. Let's get into it. Look, this her talking with Adam 22 and his wife. Now, Adam 22 hold his wife out. She literally, it belongs to the streets. And they on the stream, and Nevaeh's gonna bring it up again that Blueface don't sleep with her. Don't sleep with her.
I do sleep with her.
It's not like all the
It's
time.
not every day.
No, we don't sleep with each other at all.
You can do this on our double date right now.
They asked, I told. They asked, I delivered. Fuck.
I'm too embarrassed.
Okay. Embarrassed.
You won't sleep with her.
I do sleep with her.
It's not like all
It's
the time.
not every day.
No,
fair.
we don't sleep.
She was begging to be pegged by Blueface. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad. It's really sad because the boy don't like you like that. And when he said you big as fuck, I know people might be like, oh well, well maybe he just mean her pregnancy. No, he don't like big girls. Remember he told Chrisean that she done gained weight and she went and lost all that weight? He don't like big girls. He never did. Hold on. Let me see if I can find that video where he finally gave up and said he slept with her. He finally slept with her. There was a video where he was like, I finally slept with her. You know what I'm saying? And she was just like, and I'm just sitting here saying, girl, you are crazy. Let me see. Oh, and I did see she around there checking all his phones and stuff ever since the whole Chrisean Rock thing. What's this? Let me see. She is around there checking all his phones and stuff ever since the Rockhead situation. She insecure as fuck. Hold on. As she should be, though, because he really want to go by Rock.
And my mama ain't never suggested me to keep no motherfucking baby if a nigga say abort that motherfucker.
You don't want to get the abortion done?
I can't do that where I'm at right now.
I know we can't do that where you at, but we could do it where I'm at, because I already programmed like that. We can't do it where you at, but we could do it where I'm at.
And my mama ain't never suggested.
Her mama must be the clear side. No shade, but she got to be the clear side. Her mama got to be I know her mama the clear side because her daddy is the nigga side. So I know her mama the clear side. But look at her over there checking his phones and stuff.
Let me see your name. Oh, there you are. All because you just don't know how to just be.
Okay.
Okay, what? What the fuck you mean, okay?
All right.
All right. Get on my face.
Let me know when you see your name. Oh, there.
Not all right, get out my face. Girl.
Somebody come over here and show you how to wash clothes?
No, I can just get a cleaner to do that. Or I can take it to the cleaners.
No, I can have somebody come over here and show you how to wash clothes.
Who is somebody?
Huh?
Who is somebody?
Another bitch.
Stop fucking disrespecting me, for real. Because I done cleaned your shit before. That's my motherfucking shit. That was mine. Shut the fuck up.
You want me to get somebody to come over here and show you?
You know what's so odd? Chrisean was trifling like that too. He loved them trifling hoes. But you know, it makes sense. His mama a trifling hoe, Carlissa. Because I remember that video where Dre talked about how Carlissa, I don't know if y'all remember, but Dre spoke about how Carlissa dropped him off at a birthday party when he was like 6 or 7. And he said he ain't seen Carlissa for 4 or 5 months after that. He said all of the people at the birthday party was looking for somebody to come pick him up, and Carlissa got the hell on. So, you know what I'm saying? It's giving Blueface like women who remind him of his mom. Carlissa. That's what it's giving. Blueface love bitches who remind him of his mom. Trifling, nasty, disregarding of life and everything in it. Yay. He one of them. Let's move on. I'm done with the Blueface and Nevaeh saga. Let me say this. As it pertains to the Blueface and Nevaeh thing, that ain't gonna last long. Soon as you drop that baby, if Nevaeh don't leave Blueface gonna put Nevaeh out. Watch. He's trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. Sorry, guys. What he's trying to do is give Nevaeh the benefit of the doubt in hopes that she will leave on her own. But that's not gonna happen. So what he's gonna do is wait until she has the baby and she's good and ready to be kicked out. And then he's going to kick her out. And then he's going to go back on with the circus. Or maybe he's going to wait to see what the investigation does. Maybe, just maybe. Who knows, you know? I would think that it would be wise to do that. To just wait to see what the investigation does. But if not, you know, it is what it is. Now, I want to get on Chrisean cosplaying like she feeding Junior. Because this is a problem for me. And y'all already know why it's a problem for me. It's a problem for me because this girl got the world thinking that this baby just having some issues. She's got the world thinking that this child is just, you know, delayed or a little bit. If you go on Twitter, they think that Chrisean Jr. is just a delayed kid who's kind of, you know what I'm saying? Who's kind of going through some stuff as far as not wanting to eat broccoli. You can see all under the comments, all you see is nothing but people saying, oh, my son don't like broccoli neither. Mind you, the guy behind her or next to her is telling her, order Chrisean Jr. some French fries. Because all children like French fries. I haven't met a child that does not like French fries. But Chrisean was trying to play it off as if, oh, no, he don't like that neither. But this is what she's doing. She's making it seem like he doesn't have an issue with his eating. And this is a problem, y'all. Because listen, if she would go far out of her way to act like a problem doesn't exist, then that tells you, number one, she's not getting him help. And number two, she don't even want him to get help. Because anybody who knows that there's a problem and goes out of their way to make up a lie and say said problem is not real, that person is demonic. That person is evil, and that person should not be trusted. That is what Chrisean does. Now, she can't but so much do that, running around talking about, oh, he don't eat this, oh, he don't eat that. At some point, she's going to have to tell the world that her 3-year-old son, because he's not a baby, he's a baby in theory, but he's 3. He's a toddler. At some point, she's going to have to tell the world what she did to her son and why he is like that. And this is the gag. By the time the world actually gets it and really understand it, the next question the world is going to be is, well, why didn't she get him help? And I am going to blow a fucking gasket. You know why? Because that's what I've been over here doing this whole time. Running my mouth, hooping and hollering, screaming to the top of my lungs that this baby is 3 years old every year since he's been born. Every year I've been telling y'all since he was 1 that this baby is almost 1, 2, and 3, and he can't walk, he can't talk, and he can't eat. But the people on the internet are so brain dead that all they know is see what they see and they go with the move. And I'm here to tell y'all, when y'all figure it out, this is the thing. This baby could have had so much help by now. Junior could actually be walking right now. He could really be walking. He could be a productive kid. He could have friends. He could watch TV. There are so many. He could be eating. Even if it's not no hard foods, he could have taken some sort of therapy to fix his legs, to fix his whatever's wrong with him and stuff. It's so much he could be doing right now, but he's not doing it because Chrisean refuses, and also because the internet is helping her to refuse by not looking at what this is. This ain't no random baby who just happened to have a disability we're dealing with here. We're talking about a mother who purposely did this to her child. She did this on purpose. This is a mother who purposely did this to her child. And now that she's gotten the results, she want to run away, and she runs away by using God and Christ and all of this bullshit. And I'm not going to let her do it. Y'all get the lights up on the video. Let's get into her acting like Junior don't eat fries. It's sad, bro.
You want to order maybe some French fries? The baby like French fries?
No, you don't like certain stuff.
Look. I have a problem with that. No, he don't like certain stuff. That implies to the people out there that he does eat solid foods. It's just that he's picky. It implies that Chrisean Jr. is a picky eater. I'm here to tell you guys out here in Neverland, because that's what it feels like, that this baby is not a picky eater. It's not like he doesn't like French fries and he doesn't like broccoli. He has not eaten solid food since he's been on earth. He don't even know what to do with solid foods. If you put a solid piece of food in his mouth, he would spit it out. It's like an alien. It's foreign. He don't even know what solid food's supposed to do. But she's cosplaying on the internet as if he's a picky eater. And there's so many people in the comments, oh, my son a picky eater too. Oh, girl, I know exactly how that is because I know my child. And that's not what we're dealing with here. We're dealing with somebody who ruined their child, and now said child needs help to eat, and she refuses to get him help. But what she'd rather do is bring him to the internet and cosplay as if he's just a picky eater. This is a demonic ass bitch.
You want to order maybe some French fries? The baby like French fries?
No, you don't like certain stuff.
I called this girl Mommy Dearest years ago. I did a video or a live and I labeled it Mommy Dearest. When y'all find out the things being done behind the scenes with this child, it's gonna make y'all sick. I swear to God. This girl is Mommy Dearest. I don't give a damn. And if you don't know who Mommy Dearest is, go look it up. I promise you, you'll understand what I'm saying. This girl right here is Mommy Dearest, okay? Hold on. I was trying to see if I could find this other video. Hold on. Y'all get the lights up. I want to see if I can find this other video where they was getting off the bus and he was asking her again. He was like, so what about the baby? And she was like, oh, I'm gonna let y'all watch this video while I go look for it. Oh, I normally puree and curate his food and meaning she normally give him milk. That's what she meant to say. Let me let y'all watch this while I go look for this video. Y'all get the like up. Now this her and the dude at dinner.
Rip it.
I hate the fact that this girl gets to eat as sloppy and ugly as she does, and Junior don't get nothing.
Man, this is good. What?
Oh God.
Huh?
You rip it.
Man, this is good. What?
Oh God.
Huh?
And these supposed to be people of God and Christ. This Mexican dude, this Mexican Arab here, that's the one who was talking in tongues a couple of days ago. Remember I showed y'all they was running the streets talking in tongues and shit. Now, I don't know why he decided. I know why he decided to stream with Chrisean. She has numbers. He must be trying to get his numbers up. So what he do? He went hooked up with Rockhead so that they can stream together. And he's running around cosplaying Jesus harder than her. Both of them over there cosplaying. But anyway, I guess in between praying and laying hands, they must have got a little hungry and stopped for a bite to eat. Now, that's the video where she was saying that Junior don't like bananas. What she saying? He don't like French fries. He don't like broccoli neither, as if he's a picky eater. Let me show you this video. Now, this video is the guy asking again. Now, this is making me think that maybe the guy knows something and he's trying to low-key expose her like everybody else do. Somebody said he might be an undercover cop. Wouldn't surprise me. But either way, this guy asked her again about Junior eating, and watch what she says, because she's ashamed that he's 3 years old and he doesn't walk, he doesn't talk, and he doesn't eat. The only way that she's been able to go through life without having to deal with it is because everybody around her knows to shut up. Nobody want to ask her about her disabled son because they scared she gonna cut him off. So all of the other people that's around her, the girl Mia she boxing with, all of them just get to watch Junior lay there like a fucking corpse, and she gets to go around acting as if he's a normal child. But when you in mixed company, sometimes them people don't know to shut up. And this man asks again why Junior don't eat. And look what she gonna say. Oh, he already ate. Check it out.
I usually make his food at home though. Like he ate before we came.
Girl, no way.
Yeah, I usually make his food at home though. Like he ate before we came.
She hates being asked about Junior. See, in Chrisean's mind, as long as she holds him up and prop him up and you guys can see him, that's enough. You're not supposed to ask her why he don't move. You're not supposed to ask her why he don't walk. You're not supposed to ask her why he don't respond to thoughts and sounds. You're not supposed to ask her why his eyes never move. You're not supposed to ask why he never make contact. You're not supposed to ask why. You're not supposed to ask none of this. What you're supposed to do is just be happy that he's right here. That's it. And because she keeps people around her who knows not to ask these questions, when she gets around somebody who don't know, it kind of messes with her because she's not used to having to be accountable. And this is what it needs to be. The bitch needs to stay and remain accountable for all of this stuff. Instead of coming to the internet cosplaying like this baby doing more than he is, she needs to be held accountable. But all Chrisean knows how to do is put her all white on and cosplay a Christian, and she know the internet gonna eat it up. Look.
I like this. That's Mona Lisa right there.
I think that's a little too hood.
And all she did was hurry up and get in front of him. All she did was hurry up and get in front of him because she saw that we could see his eyes. Y'all remember this video when she staged him eating? I don't know if y'all remember this. But remember she staged this video years ago when he was 1? This one I first jumped off the porch when he was 1. Because I've been paying attention to Junior since she shitted him out. Bitch, I was in the emergency room. Ho, the fuck? Bitch, I was in the delivery room. I was logged into the Instagram live. That means I was there. Okay? So, ever since she went on IG Live to shit him out, I've been paying attention to Junior. And I've been calling her out about his milestones like 90 going west. This ain't the first time we talked about his milestones. And at his 1-year milestone, I told that bitch that he need to be eating something at least like a little grits, a little baby food or something. And look what the bitch went out there and did. She went stage this. Look.
So we eating bananas. I should just start recording when he first started eating. It was so cute. His bib say his name as well. Chrisean Jr. Whoever sent this nicely gift, we love it. And the high chair too as well, because he's like, yeah.
And again, any person who will go out of their way to stage, you saw the food on his face and on his bib. Pay attention to this. I don't think y'all quite understand. Look, the bitch put food on his bib as if he was eating the food. She smashed peas on his bib. She even put a little spoon into the goddamn the bananas to make it seem like she was feeding him. This is what and this is why I get so upset when I see people drop down in the comments taking this girl's word at face value. This girl is a demon. If you would do this, then I know that you're abusing this child. Because this takes too much effort to plant this. Why not just actually teach him how to eat? He was one during this time. Instead of her, listen, he's one at this time. He's one. Instead of her planting the scene, why not actually teach him how to eat? Genuine question. Why not start feeding him little stuff so he can start getting a taste for food and shit? Because she don't want him to eat. She's never wanted him to eat. What she wants Junior is to be exactly what he is. Sitting right there looking crazy. Look at this one. This another time she staged him eating. Remember they was out in the restaurant and she gave Junior them hot ass mashed potatoes, almost burnt his mouth? Like that over. And then yours was
You want a spoon?
Do you have a smaller one?
A baby spoon?
Yeah, I got you. I can bring like a plastic one.
Okay.
He gonna spit it out.
Yeah. But you like it or not?
See?
Oh, you want some more? Yeah. Good.
He spit it out.
I'm feeding it with my finger because obviously this spoon is too big and too fucking hard.
Yeah.
I did not think that through. I should have burned them up.
Look.
I don't know if it's gonna make a difference, but
Might as well. Junior likes those mashed potatoes. He was smiling really big.
oh, he's smiling.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, he likes it. He's just trying to eat it himself.
He's like, I don't want mom to do it for me. They grow up so fast.
This girl stages this stuff. She makes this shit up. And it makes for great content. Junior didn't even know what to do with the mashed potatoes. Once he realized it was in his mouth, he spit them out. Mind you, she don't feed him at home. But you get in front of the live stream and then you want to feed him. This girl is evil. And when we find out what she been doing to that baby, it's not going to surprise me because she killed people. Allegedly. So it wouldn't surprise me. Whatever she done to Junior when it comes out, it's not going to shock me because this whole allegedly have bodies under her belt. So it makes all the sense in the world, okay? Y'all get the likes up on the video. Hold up. Look at her. Putting 20 on 10. It's really sad. We about to get into this investigation. It's really, really sad. Look at this heifer. Talking about she got to wash her hands because she got to go touch the baby. Junior, 48 years old, bitch.
I was in the moment. I didn't really think about it until I got in the car. Like, hold on. I got to touch the baby. Let me wash my hands. You're like, yeah. Yeah. I was in the...
Whoever the cameraman is messy AF. Because why would you pan to Junior? Just watch the camera again. Watch when she said, I got to grab the baby. Watch what they do with the camera and watch Junior.
Moment, I didn't really think about it until I got in the car. Like, hold on. I got to touch the baby. Let me wash my hands. You're like, yeah. Yeah.
That is not funny. That is not funny. But panning over to Junior in the chair like this? Yeah. One more time.
I was in the moment. I didn't really think about it until I got in the car. Like, hold on. I gotta touch the baby. Let me wash my hair.
Look at Junior. Look at Junior. Yeah. That bitch going to hell. She going. Oh, yeah, girl, she going. That hoe might be the doorman in hell. She going. Oh, yeah, she going. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The bitch is getting locked up. Prison! Bitch, you going. Oh, yeah, bitch, you going with, yeah, you going. You going. You got to know you're going. If you don't go nowhere, hoe, you going to prison. I said what I said. Why would the cameraman pan over to Junior? Why? Genuine question. Why would the cameraman, right after she said, I gotta pick the baby up, why would you pan the camera to Junior? What is it that the person behind the camera wanted us to see? This is a genuine question. What is it that he wanted us to see? What is given is, while she's sitting up here acting like she care about the baby over here looking like Weekend at Bernie's. The baby over here laid up comatose, barely alive. Look, that's what it's given. While she over here acting like she washing her hands for the baby looking like, bitch, somebody come help me. Girl, this is a shame. This is really a shame. Yeah, this is really sad. This is a shame. This is really shame. Chrisean, girl, you know, part of me feel like Chrisean not scared of hell. Hell, girl, so what? Girl, Chrisean don't give a fuck about no hell, bitch. Hell, burning forever, who cares? You know, somehow I feel like that if God tell that old bitch you going to hell, she gonna be like, all right. I feel like that whole really will be like, well, can I see blue before I go? Can I see blue before you take me to hell? I just feel like she'll do some shit like that. She weird. She's extremely weird. Look at her talking about, look, now she's want to make it seem like she was drinking back then because she found that the money was her God. It's still her God. Blueface is still her God. Let's get into her reflect on her times when she was out here smoking and drinking and getting fighting.
My Lord and Savior at 9. I remember speaking in tongues at 9.
Wow.
I remember like my first word.
My high when she told you would speak. Because, you know, no shade to Miss Charlotte. Shout out to Miss Charlotte. Miss Charlotte goes around telling everybody that Rockhead was saying hallelujah at 1 and that she was jumping rope at 2. And I want to be here to say Rockhead can't even spell her name. So I don't believe at no point. Chrisean don't even know how to say hallelujah now. So how the hell y'all want me to believe she said it at 6 months old? See what I'm saying? I think it's the drugs. I don't know. It might be the curse on the family, but something here is not quite right. Now this girl done went around and said that she's saying hallelujah at 1 and said Junior said thank you God at 6 months. Mind you, Junior can't even walk. Girl, please.
Speaking in tongues at 9.
Wow.
I remember like my first word was hallelujah. I remember just being in church, but then when I got money and stuff and got successful, I thought that was God, when really it was deception. So when I learned like...
Because it drew you away from God.
Yeah. And then when I learned all of that, and then I kept getting conviction every time I stood on the stage.
Really?
And that's why I always like was drunk. Like I couldn't...
Because you're trying to find satisfaction.
Yeah, I couldn't find... And even through that, I wake up heavy, heartbroken, sick, not wanting, suicidal, questioning myself, but I knew there's a God. He's real.
Wow.
And I just knew I was doing it to myself, but I kept asking him for a way out. Like, what do I do? What do I do?
You calling on him, calling on him.
So when I got into trouble, I got locked up. I was getting charged for, I don't even know, but it had nothing to do with like weed or whatever, but it was like, I was charged 4 years. I don't know. I was facing 4 years. That was the time frame I turned my back on God.
Wow.
Like when I got famous, I was for the whole 4 years. Then I got in trouble. I was facing 4 years in prison. And then like when they said, oh, you're not eligible for bail. oh, it looked like you gotta take the deal. We're not. It's no help.
Wow.
I went to my cell and was like, "What do you want from me?" And he said, "Your plate." So I stopped eating. Went to the word. He started talking to me, and I was just like, "I'll give it up."
So like you started fasting and seeking God.
Yeah, and he just was talking to me.
What did he speak?
Let it all go. Give it to me. So that's when I went to from secular to gospel.
That bitch ain't
But
losing.
it's just like it was a non-fight. Like,
did that bitch say she fasted in prison because God said he wanted her plate? Bitch, that wasn't God. God ain't asked you for your food in no prison. And that bitch didn't fast. The bitch didn't come out looking like she lost a pound. How the hell did she fast in prison? Girl, this girl lies so much. The lies don't even know where to go.
I was just like, I'll give it up.
So like you started fasting and seeking God.
Yeah, and he just was talking to me.
What did he speak?
Let it all go. Give it to me. So that's when I went to from secular to gospel. But it's just like it was a non-fight. Like all the things that I had learned, I had to unlearn.
Yeah.
And then now that then when I first was like dying off myself, nobody around. But then when I won my first boxing match and got myself together, I thought the evil left. It came stronger.
The evil came stronger?
Yeah.
Let me show you this. Man, I got to show you this scripture.
Like, I can't explain it. Didn't it look like I'm a hypocrite? But I'm just like, this is a battle.
Well, of course it's a battle. Look what 1 John 5:18 says. We know that everyone who's been born of God, that's you've been born of God, his Holy Spirit's filled you, right? Does not keep on sinning. But he who has been born of God protects him, and the evil one does not touch him. So like if you're born again, right? But if there's still kind of like 1 foot in a little bit and 1 foot out, and you're kind of like mixing it, it's like this. It's like there's a war going on right now for your soul, right? And so you're part of God's army. You're part of the kingdom. But if you go to the enemy's camp, even just playing around, hanging out with them, and then you get caught like a prisoner of war, like an arrow gets shot at you, and then you get caught.
As my Lord and Savior at 9.
Cut off because he about as slow as her. So now she's trying to make it seem like this was her past. The drinking, the fighting, the fucking. Girl, that was just this past weekend. What do you mean? And everybody tells her in a roundabout way to pick a side. And Chrisean continues to show y'all that the side will always be Blueface. This girl is full of crap. She's very good at lying on the fly. She's not good at lying. She's good at lying on the fly. Talking about God told her he wanted her plate. Girl, you a damn lie. God ain't tell you no shit like that. Stupid asshole. That whole line. But what she's trying to do is build another, what do you call it? How do you say? She's trying to build another persona and make sure people look at her as a nice girl, you know what I'm saying? A cool person, nice person out the way, because she don't want people to know that the bitch is under investigation. Now, a lot of people may not want to believe it, but it's the truth. Chrisean Rock is under investigation for the murder of Ronny Doe. She's at least a part of the investigation. I don't know if she is the suspect, the main suspect, or a person of interest, but she was definitely seen by the cops, and that bitch been running around like a chicken with her head cut off ever since. She's also been cosplaying the Christian ever since. Let's get into Poetic Flacco, who one of the first people broke this case, y'all. Let's get into it.
It's been confirmed that the police have made contact with Chrisean Rock to interrogate her about the death of her ex-boyfriend, Ronny Doe. Now, if you guys is not tapped, Chrisean Rock had this ex-boyfriend named Ronny. Ronny believed he was the father of Chrisean Rock's child, who she claims Blueface is the father of. And before the last court hearing to determine whether or not Chrisean Rock would have to give Ronny a DNA test, Ronny ended up dead. So today, the police contacted Chrisean Rock to inquire about Ronny's murder. Now, here's the thing. Chrisean Rock is so dumb that she actually had this conversation without a lawyer. Now, when she gives a brief description of the conversation she had, you can see her even identifying a motive as to why she would want to murder Ronny.
He is dead, bro. Y'all never asked me not one time how did I feel about it? Did it hurt me? Did it move me? At that point, I already stopped loving him. Not like that. When he died, I had no feelings in my body because it was like that person was trying to kill me before he left. He really was. He was trying to diminish my character, my image. He was trying to clout chase off my son that I love the most. Like, people be doing stuff and don't know what be actually the after effect. What?
She got to stop talking. Like, she has to stop talking. Really I don't even think that she understands what she just said. She says, A, he was trying to kill me before he died. You just gave him a motive, Chrisean. You just told them exactly why you would have a motive to want him gone. Then you say, well, he was clout chasing on my name. He went after my son, who I love so much. And then the following sentence you said, after you said he was clout chasing on my son, who I love so much, people be doing these things not knowing the after effect. So she says the after effect of Ronnie clout chasing on her son was the death. That's what you just confessed, Chrisean. Like, do you understand? Like, you just accidentally confessed to murdering this man. Now, I hope you just misspoke, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this. Okay, it's been confirmed.
Shout out to Poetic Flacco. He's absolutely right, and I said that when I first heard her respond. She always does that, though. Chrisean always does and says stuff to incriminate herself, which is why for the life of me, I never understood why she haven't been convicted of these things. But she always overtalks. She always overtalk her ass with her mouth. Her basically making it seem like he was clout chasing her putting it on him that his family was selling drugs, her basically trying to make the deceased look like a bad guy is number one. I'm not even a detective, but I know that that's the number one reason to look at that person. Because why would you want to make the deceased, who's now the victim, look like the bad guy? Then on top of that, saying stuff like, oh, he clout chasing, people don't see how this ends. That's how that go. That's how that go. And let me say this. He wasn't clout chasing. He was looking for answers to find out if Chrisean Jr. was his. He never clout chased her. Only thing he kept wanting was a paternity test by the courts. That's the only thing he kept. He never, even when he had opportunity to drag this bitch, he didn't. He only wanted a paternity test. And he knew that if she realized, or if he came out to be the father, it would cut ties between her and Blue. And she couldn't have that. Motive, police. Shout out to Ronnie because he was absolutely right. Oh, you couldn't hear it? Y'all couldn't hear it? No sound? Hold on. Let me run it back. But shout out to Ronnie because he was absolutely right. I'm going to run it back. He basically said that she was willing. I'm going to pull it back up. He was saying that she was willing to basically cut Junior's biological father out for fame. Let me run him back. Sorry about that, y'all.
The father to attach him to Blue in hopes of staying relevant, in hopes of staying famous. Hey, she wants to be famous that bad that she's willing to disregard Junior's biological father to attach him to Blue in hopes of staying relevant, in hopes of staying famous. Hey, that she's.
So that's what he was saying. Can y'all ain't even hear it? Hold on, y'all still ain't see it, girl. I'm struggle streaming down. Hold on. Let me run it back one more time. Y'all heard it that time and didn't see it. Hold on.
Willing to disregard Junior's biological father to attach him to Blue in hopes of staying relevant, in hopes of staying famous. Hey, she wants to be famous that bad that she's willing to disregard Junior's biological father to attach him to Blue in hopes of staying relevant, in hopes of staying.
Facts. And that's what he said before he died. Hold on. There's more. I want to get into a few things he was talking about.
I want to know why y'all keep trying to keep me quiet. Blue need to come and get me. I'll wait. If Junior is not my son, I deserve to have that proven to me through what? A DNA test. Blue know what's up. After me, my family name won't go no more. I'm the last king. And this could be another Kane. This is real as it get. I caught a body behind it. I spent time in LA County Jail behind it. Every one of y'all ass motherfuckers want to keep playing with me. I'm going to show y'all something. This what y'all want? Come get it. I want to know why y'all keep trying to keep me quiet.
Rest in peace to Ronnie. As you can see, his main attraction and his main reason was for Chrisean Jr. But Chrisean didn't like when Ronnie was coming to the internet because she had the world thinking that Blueface was Chrisean's father. So him coming to the internet literally threw a monkey wrench in her idea of a family, in her idea of an internet life. He was a direct threat to her so-called movement in the industry. So that means if he's a direct threat, it would be even just cause for her to want him eliminated. Mr. Police, if y'all on here, Mr. Police, Mr. Detective, I'm giving you the motive since y'all couldn't quite catch it at first. And I'm saying that because we're a year in and we still don't have a doggone a suspect. So Mr. or Mrs. Police, listen to me. Ronny Doe was the only thing that came between her, fame, and Blueface. Her having Ronny Doe coming to the internet saying that he is the father of Chrisean Jr. was a direct threat on her livelihood, how she was to make money, her reputation, and the way she wants people to perceive her. So when he started doing interviews with Tasha K and all these other platforms, it literally was a problem for Chrisean because then the internet started looking toward Ronnie saying, well, wait a minute, who is this guy? And days before this young man was supposed to go to court and receive the paternity test, when they finally had caught up with the bitch. Mind you, we had been looking for the bitch for months. But when we finally caught up with the bitch and got her served, days before it was time for this young man to take his paternity test, he's dead. Again, if this was the first 48, we would have had this solved in the first 5 minutes. I don't understand what y'all got going on down at the police station. God damn. What else you need? I feel like if they had the crime in 4K, Baltimore police would still be some around here, running around here trying to find a suspect. It's ridiculous. Y'all remind me of NOPD too. New Orleans police just like that. I'm pretty sure all of the police is like that. Y'all act like y'all just get paid to put your little suit and tie on. Y'all act like y'all just get paid to clock in. You're supposed to be working too, bro. I got to say that. I got to say that part because you niggas is tripping. Okay? Now, Ronnie only wanted to find out if Chrisean Jr. was his child. That's it. That's all. That's it. Blueface has been very vocal about Chrisean Jr. not being his child. Exhibit A, and we've shown this on many occasions. Look at Blueface. He says, Junior is not my biological son. Rest in peace to his father, Ronnie. I can no longer continue the plot. It doesn't feel right as a present father in all my kids' lives to be discredited as an absent father to a child that is not biologically mine. I tried my best to fill in the blanks because his biological father is no longer with us, but I can't continue the plot. It doesn't feel right. What is the plot Blueface's Street is talking about? He's talking about the storyline that Chrisean cooked up in her little weird head, you know? The storyline that her and Blueface have Chrisean Jr. as his child. That's the storyline. That's the plot. And Ronnie coming in saying all of this stuff messed up the plot. Does that make sense, Mr. Police? Mrs. Police, if y'all on here? Does that make sense? I'm telling you, I'm going to ask y'all for some commissioning when y'all solve this case. I ain't lying. I'm going to make one of y'all. I'm going to send y'all an invoice. Oh, yay. I'm going to send y'all an invoice when it's time to solve this case because I need my cut. I need my cut. Okay? And if y'all need me to come down and testify, I will do so. Just pay for my room and board. I will definitely come down and testify. Let me know ahead of time so I can get my hair done and buy me an outfit, okay? Now let's get into the clears. I told you the clears that came across Chrisean. We've seen this video a trillion times. This is when Ronny Doe went to jail for the murder of the Hispanic guy. And they say his family, Geronimo is his name, his family is still looking for Rock behind this. Now, Ronny supposedly shot a man or killed a man in defense of Chrisean. That's why he was on here saying, I caught a body for this bitch. This is the incident he was talking about. But Chrisean started going on interviews saying that she was the one who killed him. This ain't the first one, and she's going to act like she slipped up and said it. But this is not the first interview. I got a video on this channel, Police, Mr. Police, Mrs. Police. Go search it up. She has said on other videos that she was the one killed the man. And she speaks about it in such light. This is the thing for all of y'all who believe Chrisean Rock is such a Christian and a woman of God. Why when she speaks of such devious things like death, murder, and things of that, why does she get this lighthearted feel and this smirk on her face? Let's get into it. Y'all get the likes up.
And shit.
So in the same interview, right, later on in this interview, she actually had a slip of the tongue basically explaining how she became a model, and people saying this is more self-snitching. Look at this.
So how did you get into modeling? Like, what brands contacted you? Like, how long you been doing that for?
We still not off that story. So after I killed that nigga, I didn't kill him. I did.
You see her face?
What the hell?
Look at her face. Run it back. After I killed the nigga. Oh no, not me, my ex. Look.
We still not off that story. So after I killed that nigga, I didn't kill him.
Who plays like that? Who even slips up and says something like this? Who does this? I've never met a person in real life who would even make a Freudian slip or at least make a mistake and say something like this. Mr. Police, Mrs. Police, who does this? I'm 43 years old. I've been on the earth 43 years, and I've never ran across somebody who made a mistake and said they killed somebody. Who does this? And look at the smirk on her face, Mr. Police, Mrs. Police. Where y'all at? And I hope y'all like the video too.
What the hell? She just said after I killed that N-word. This is fucking insane.
How long you been doing that for?
We still not off that story. So after I killed that nigga, I didn't kill him. I did. He ended up. What happened? What's happening to him? I don't know. He in jail for like 4 months. Then we go to court. It's this one court case that really just ended the murder case. Boom. Because it's self-defense, bro. Mm-hmm. But they get a gun charge and they're like, all right, you got to do half. And half was 8 and you already did 4. So they was like, yeah, you only got 4 left. So you only got 4 more on my side, but they moved.
Yeah. I don't know if this is normal to y'all, but this ain't normal to me. And we're not even talking about the murder with the alleged lady. Did y'all hear about that? We're not even talking about that because there's another murder that they're saying that Chrisean is responsible for. Let me go pull this up. So we're not even talking about these murders. You know what I'm saying? That murder. We're talking about something else. Hold on. Let me pull this video up of Chrisean. Hold on. Chrisean's alleged third murder. The first one, yet the third one in theory. So apparently, allegedly, Chrisean Rock supposedly murdered a lady. I don't know how true this is. I'm just sharing the information. So apparently, Chrisean Rock murdered a lady who I don't know. They said Chrisean Rock would go on right after that into a mental hospital, but she murdered some lady. They never was able to solve the case. And this white man is going to talk about it. I don't know much about it. I'm just hearing about it with y'all. So we just going to hear about it with the man.
Like a 40-minute plus breakdown of all the murders, all of the news reports on the murders that she was allegedly involved in, the mental asylum that she was apparently checked into, where she avoided any accountability for this first alleged murder. And it's just insane. I cannot believe it. I actually am in shock. I can't believe this is real. Chrisean Rock needs to be in jail, all right? That's what it seems like. Allegedly, in my opinion, all right? I think she needs to be in jail.
We still not off that story. So after I killed that nigga, I didn't kill him. My ex-boyfriend did.
Nigga, what?
He ended up what happened? What's happening to him? I don't know, he in jail for like 4 months. Then we go to court. It's this one court case that really just in the murder case, boom. Because it's self-defense, bro. But they get a gun charge and they're like, all right, you gotta do half. And half was 8 and you already did 4. So they was like, yeah, you only got 4 left. So you only got.
Yo, why people kept saying that Blueface ruined Chrisean? Nigga, Chrisean sound like she's a demon. Nigga, like she sound like she's on the rack. Shit, I know Baltimore ain't no joke either, but damn.
I read somewhere allegedly a suspect was underage and they weren't able to do anything because she was put into a mental facility. They said, and of course, when I'm trying to find that now, I can't, but here it is. Someone said, I was trying to find the woman's name on the old Reddit. Unfortunately, it was deleted, but yeah, I heard a lot of things behind it being Chrisean. So this was an article. It said Siasen was killed from trauma to the upper body. Police believe the killing. They don't believe the killing was random. She'd been found by the family returning home. Back in 2017, a spokesperson for the police said, we actually need help from the public to give us any information they may have, anything they may have seen, anything they may have heard. Someone said, I remember reading on here that it was a botched burglary and she beat the woman to death. Her godfather got her into an expensive mental hospital. That's why she didn't finish high school. I don't know if any of it's true, but I do vividly remember reading that on here. Plus the man in LA, plus Ronnie. This is all alleged, of course. They're saying, rumor is Shepard Pratt. They're saying that's the one good memory. This is all alleged, right? People saying I got chills when I saw that. What was the original comment? We don't know. As of 3 days ago, the crime is still unsolved. Very, very bizarre. Very strange. Okay. So there's another post going around on the Chrisean Rock subreddit about this incident. It says, this is where she supposedly was at after killing a woman. Now, I may be wrong about the story, but this is the place, the Shepard Pratt Townsend campus. And I guess this is like a mental health facility, mental health service, where she apparently, I'm not going to lie, this is like some Arkham Asylum shit. I didn't know that she was really on this type of stuff like this, but this is terrifying. It says they should have kept her fucking.
But y'all remember when Ronnie said that she was in the mental facility? Didn't Ronnie say both her and him was in one? I'm gonna see if I can find it. Hold on.
Ass in there, demon. Supposedly she escaped the place and made an appearance to audition live in Blue's house, and that's how it all started. What, brother? She needs to be stopped. I would like to know more though, because I read somewhere in this sub, and it didn't go into much detail. It says, of course she did. Demonic little girl was always slithering out of something somehow. That's something I'm interested in because I believe that shit. She was probably like 18. I don't got to be in here, and boom, and her and Ronnie took off to LA. So I hate how they seal violent crimes for juveniles when they stay in juvenile court. You can have a murderer right beside you that did time and never know it. At 17-year-olds, you know that robbing and killing someone is wrong. Had she gone to actual prison, Ronnie would be alive and Junior wouldn't exist. Junior's crazy.
Hold up. I think I found the video when Ronnie was saying that she had mental health issues. Is it this one? Yeah, hold on.
It doesn't have a stroller, to my understanding. They was walking around Arundel Mills Mall for 5 hours on Black Friday. They was holding Junior the whole time. They were driving in that video that you seen. Yeah. Do you know that if somebody hit that car from the back, you know what could have happened to that baby?
Why is she so irresponsible with the baby?
Let me tell you this. Some people gotta be blessed for the houses they come up from. Chrisean family, they not rat too tight. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta think of it like this. Chrisean is the baby of her family. All of her sisters look at her like this. Like I'm talking about her big sisters. Her big sisters, her big brothers, they look at Chrisean like this. And Chrisean is, what is Chrisean to us? She's a baby, right? She's immature, right?
Right.
So she's a child in an adult body, but she's not being held accountable because she's famous, because she make empty promises, so on and so forth. So people disregard what they see, but I'm gonna be honest, it stems from her childhood, the way she was raised. I'm not gonna speak on her mother, I'm not gonna speak on her father. However, if she was living with me at the age of 17, that should tell you everything you need to know about her family. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So she lacks a foundation of a good home. She lacks an understanding of what a mother is. You get what I'm saying? So that's why you see her doing the things that she's doing. She never had that baby with the intention of being a mother. She had that baby with the intention of keeping a dude around. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Shout out, man. Rest in peace to Ronny Doe. He explained that extremely well. But one thing he said was that Chrisean Rock has mental health issues, which we already know. But he said the whole family do. Duh. From the oldest all the way down. We see China. We see McChina. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You fired, bitch. Y'all remember that? Who all was in here? The whole family retarded is what he was trying to say. So Chrisean, there was another video though that he was talking about how Chrisean was in the mental institute. I don't know if it was him or if it was somebody else. But look at this video with Chrisean right after Ronny passed. Let's see what she said. Because she made it seem like nobody was asking her questions and we were. I didn't mean to pull up on this, but let me see what she says right after Ronny's death. I can't remember.
Like in high school and a little bit of my college years, and ties with his family, like loved him down. Like that's why I never spoke on his death till just now. Like, because I feel like it's appropriate now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I lost somebody that I grew up with. Like, that's nothing to play with. Like, all right, he was trolling me. He kept making it seem like that's his baby when we wasn't even sexually active.
Yes,
so, but this is how I feel, bro. Blueface opened the door of disrespect and humiliation so everybody else think they could do that shit to me, bro. On God, bro. They seen how, what's the name?
She's saying Ronny asking for a paternity test is because Blueface opened the door for disrespect. Mind you, you just saw the interview. Ronny could have went in on this bitch. Ronny could have said she crazy, her mom crazy, the whole family. He didn't. He always handled her with care. Whenever Ronny spoke on her, even when she was trying to get him locked up, he still always handled her with care. But every chance she got, she dragged the boy and tried to make it and downplay their relationship because they were together. They were sexually active the whole time. When she stole Blueface car, she was bringing the money and the drugs to Ronny. They never stopped sleeping together. But this girl done lied to herself, and I don't know if she got herself believing it, but she's repeated it enough to where she's saying it with her chest, and it's not true. None of it is true.
That bitch like blew up off of trolling my baby and me and dropping the dick.
You call that man that bitch? That bitch came up off of trolling me and my baby. Why you gotta call this deceased man that bitch? She don't like that nigga. She wanted him gone.
Bro, they seen how, what's the name? That bitch like blew up off of trolling my baby and me and dropping the disc, and then I have to drop a disc back with my boo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like my ex seen that shit. He seen that transaction and how, like, all right, if I started beef, like, say if I started beef with you and we just say we hung out once or twice. Yeah. And then I use that once or twice as like a motive to say, oh yeah, so he did this and this and that, this and this and that, just to get a couple $1,000s from you because you're going to pay to interview me about you because you that nigga. You feel me? Yeah. So that shit was annoying. And then, like, for him to run up on me with a ski mask in the mall with gloves, like, strapped up, like, with my son. Nobody asked me, am I okay?
I want like that Ronny went live and said Chrisean called him and told him to meet her at the mall. Ronny, I'm not going to pull up the video. It's on here. Go look it up. Ronnie went live right after this incident and said Chrisean was pump faking. She was the one told him that she was in Baltimore and where she was at in the mall. But again, it's not about what we know. It's about what we can make people believe.
Weird. For real. And it's crazy because my brothers is locked up.
Girl,
the fuck?
Do shit.
And then my brother, my other brother, he in school, and my other brother, like, they don't, like, I'm just saying, long story short, stop playing with me. Like, stop trying to insinuate shit that's not even, like.
It's better for these gossiping pages, right? Like these gossiping sites and these gossiping people. That's what they love to do. You know what I mean? It's just always trying to twist the narrative. If anything, on our platform, we like to stay away from things like that. Like, and I'm always defending people. I notice every time.
Dan's a project dude. He ain't nothing but a paid ass plant. That's all he is. He might be an orange juice or something. He a paid ass plant. Because how, as a man, you can sit across from this girl and it's another man on here saying that he believes that that's his child, and you not once give her no pushback on nothing she's saying? He wanted to smash so bad. You could tell he never really had a black girl. And Chrisean half black, so he might could get his little tickle fancied or whatever. Man, he just a paid plant. This nigga, I don't even know. He ain't no nigga. I don't know what he is.
Time we have somebody up here and somebody tries to twist their words. Oh, well, this is what they were really trying to say.
Yeah,
this
and
is
she say all that shit and be like, I miss her. Like, bro, go to hell. Like, leave me alone. Like, what do you keep, like, you know, like, I'm tired of people doing interviews and all they can talk about is me for a highlight. Like, you can't talk about yourself?
Can't make it.
For real. I've been with him for like 5 years. Like,
girl, listen, Chrisean thinks she's slick. It's the way she disregards him when she speaks to him. That should tell us everything we need to know about how she feels about this boy. And nothing irked her more was that boy going on the internet saying that that was his child. That was the biggest opposition for Chrisean. Going on the internet and seeing this boy tell the world that that is his child. That is number one motive for her to pay somebody to do something to this boy. I'm not saying she did it. I wasn't there to say I know for a fact she did it. Do I believe she did it? Absolutely. Is a pig pussy pork? You damn right I believe she paid somebody to go pop that boy. Yeah, I believe it, but I don't know it to be true. So what I can say is if we building a case and we needed some sort of speculation and we needed a motive, what does the Baltimore Police Department need? God damn. We should have been on suspect number 12 by now. Ridiculousness. Now, fast forward. Y'all remember the boy who came out and said that he was the one, that he was the first person who broke that Chrisean is under investigation. According to this boy, the boy said that the police came and picked him up and asked him to and wanted to ask him questions. Then he came back and said that he was just trolling. But he couldn't have been trolling because somebody else said that the police came and asked them too. Now, I don't know who this lady is, but she says she's an ex-manager of Ronny Doe. I don't know how true it is. It's giving clout chaser. But she said the police contacted her too. Let's get into it.
Mentioned that he met me when I was, managing Bonnie's at the Yabi and Keeks. I was also managing, I don't know if you guys know, Ronny Doe, who was the ex of Chrisean Rock that got
the guy who got murked. Yeah,
I was just hit up Monday by the Maryland Police Department.
What's saying what?
For the investigation in Ronny Doe. Well, Remo did a video. Remo did a video on it. Flacco did a video on it. Recently, Quail, the guy who was thought to be involved, he came out and said the police were looking to talk to him. And then a lot of us bloggers who have been covering the story, working with Ronny, are now getting contacted by the Maryland Police Department. Mentioned that he met me when I was, managing Bonnie's at the Yabi and Keeks. I was also managing, I don't know.
So according to this lady, she says that she was also one of those people who the police had looked at and wanted to talk to on Monday. Now, I haven't gotten an update from her to see if that's, still the situation. But at the end of the day, multiple people are saying that. Again, I don't know how true it is. It is giving me a little clout chasing. I ain't gonna lie. At any rate, y'all remember this dude? This is the guy who said, the first person that came out and said that the police contacted him. let her play a little bit of this. I ain't gonna play it all.
Well, I ain't gonna say luckily. I'm mad. I wasn't home. I'm not home. But gosh, feel me? So now my theory is this, right? Because it took what? How long Karan been dead? No trolling. We ain't playing. We dead, sir. We mean business right now. Karan been dead for a little second, right? Like 2 years or some shit. Why do it take y'all this long? Even y'all didn't have to reach out to me, bro, because I know I ain't really too much I can tell y'all. But y'all take this long to start investigating, or that's my theory, or your girl about to go down, and they probably not shit on Shorty, but trying to figure out who did this shit. Cause they ain't just gonna become like I told the officer, I said, you don't want to talk to me. I said, ain't really much I can tell you. He want to talk to me. Fuck what I can tell him over the phone. He want to talk to me, show me some stuff, and holler at me. But I'm really like, all right. Because he told me he see through the shit. You see through what I'm doing. You know I'm trolling. You see through it. You see everything I'm doing. You say you see through what I'm doing on the internet, right?
Now, according to him, he's saying the police told him we could see through you trolling. Because remember, he was the one came to the internet and said that he did something to Ronnie, right? According to him, he made it seem like he was the one did something to Ronnie for a payday from Blueface. But we know that, well, I don't know if we know that's true. Anyway, he's saying that the police is telling him that they know he was trolling. Long story short, this dude ended up coming back saying that he was just trolling and he didn't mean to say it, or he said it and he didn't mean it. I don't know. He kind of went back and forth. But I said immediately that something must be wrong in his head. What's his name? Quell? Did somebody get Quell up here? I would sure like to talk to him. But I told y'all something must be wrong in this nigga head. Because even if the police really did call you and tell you to come up, pull up on Monday, who in their right mind would go to the internet before they go see the police? Not for somebody to put a body tag on you, dummy. I don't understand. I think something is wrong in his head, just like Rockhead. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended. But either way, he kind of flip-flopped back and forth on the stories. And one of my subscribers sent me this video from the girl. What's her name? Hold on. I want to make sure I pronounce her name right. Hold on. Queen, Becoming Queen Lexus. That's her name. She's a smaller channel. She did an interview. I saw little pieces of this and I didn't watch it, so we'll watch it all together. But Queen Lexus, she did an interview and she had the boy on, and I guess she's asking him why he's basically coming back and forth playing. Again, we'll watch it together. I really think something is wrong in this boy's head. I'm serious now. Now, I want to get into a little bit of this young lady's video. Y'all, if y'all want to go see her whole live, make sure y'all go over there. Queen Lexus is her name. Make sure y'all go over there and check her out. But they say she's doing a lot of work trying to figure this thing out. So we're going to get into it, y'all. Get the likes up on the video and shout out to everybody.
But y'all seen me just, okay. All right, boom.
Blogger.
Well.
He died. I'm like, damn, what the fuck, bro? You know he died? No, I didn't know he died. I'm about to post it on my page. Okay. But did you know Whack 100 is a federal informant? Let me call Woody right now on the phone. He will tell you this, that I'm going to be talking to Whack about murder?
That's the thing.
I'd have been in jail.
All right, listen, y'all. I said that's the thing, right? Because Quell did not realize what he's saying right now. He's just now saying that Whack is a federal informant, but he didn't think that when he did what he did to Ronnie. So that's why I said that's the thing. Now I'm not saying that Whack is a federal informant. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't believe that Whack 100 is a federal informant. I don't believe it.
I do. You better than me, ma'am. I do. I believe that nigga a fed. I'm sorry.
I don't. And if he is, that would only be better for me. But what I mean by that is saying that I know Quell sent a graphic photo. I know that. He sent the graphic photo. And I know that Whack 100 don't got to go to the police and say, look what Quell sent me. He don't have to do that, because when you send something, electronically through the metadata. Shout out to Jaguar, right? Through the metadata, it's gonna be in there. If y'all see Naughty in the chat, let me know, y'all. Shout out to Naughty Love. Y'all know she went to the cookout today. Our girl going to the cookout with Remy Ma at Vince. You know the cookout with Remy Ma gonna be at today. Naughty going there. And I can't wait to get, girl, send me some pictures. Girl, send me some pictures. Send me some pictures. All right, back on topic. Now let's look at Quill's eyes when I say what I'm about to say about WAC 100 and him saying he a federal informant and all of that.
Oh, if I did anything and told WAC, I'd have been in jail.
Okay.
You don't think WAC would have? If Blueface owed me
$100,000, why did you send him a picture?
Why I send him a picture?
Yeah. Why did you send him?
So apparently he lied and said, well, he said that he sent a picture of Ronnie's body to WAC 100 when it first happened. That's what he said. So that's what they're talking about.
Picture.
Because I just want to be messy.
Why would you do that though? You don't think
No.
Now, what y'all don't realize, for the people who don't know what was just said, people found out that after he did what he did to Ronnie, he sent a picture to WAC 100. Quell sent a picture to WAC 100.
That's what Quell said. But I've never seen a murderer murder somebody and send the evidence to another person and then come to the internet and say, hey, y'all, I murdered somebody. Quell is searching for attention. Quell is probably retarded. Quell ain't did none of the shit he on the internet telling y'all he did. Because if Quell had done any of that, Quell would be in jail. Quell just on this bitch trolling as much as he could troll. I'm telling you, I think something wrong in his head. He didn't lie about the investigation because even Rockhead came back and said that unless this is one big old ploy to make this bitch go viral. I don't know. But Quell ain't sent no pictures of Ronnie because if he did, they would have arrested his ass. Quell, because then they would have wanted to know where he get the picture from to know. That means he would have to know who killed them or know somebody who know who killed them. Quell, I don't know. I don't know. That's why I be very selective about what to deal with when it comes to this Rockhead case, on my soul.
Where he was like, man, you ain't supposed to fast forward, baby. Let him know this right. Hold up.
And it was in a group chat with a lot of people.
That is how they communicated, through the group chat.
Hold on. Let me see.
Mixed up. I'm gonna run it.
I'm gonna let her play, but then I'm gonna try to find it where it's talking through because I don't want to keep having her stop. Hold on.
Back again to the WAC 100 part. I'm gonna run it back again to the WAC 100 part so that y'all get the full thing with that. But after he does that in real time, you're gonna see him try to clean up what he just did. Okay, just know that. But I'm gonna run it back because I want y'all to really get this. So I done narrated it enough, so y'all should know that. All right. So let me see. I don't want to go too far. Let me see.
Right before him, and it all has something that they going to war. They got a beef going on, and you don't know. I know a lot.
I'm gonna let it play all the way through. Sorry, y'all.
I really know what's going on. I really know why he died. I know a lot. I just would never get on here and talk about it. Hold up. I would never get on here and talk about it because I want y'all to do the journalistic work and I want apology. I want somebody to come. Quell ain't do that. I really want somebody to be real. And
WAC 100 got the keys to,
just because I told WAC 100 he died don't mean nothing.
You are banking on WAC 100 keeping it real and not snitching. But I just want you to know that the
WAC 100 is a federal.
Niggas don't care about that no more.
What you want me to call Woody right now?
You know what you
Hold
did.
up.
What about the picture you sent to WAC?
You want me to call Woody right now? Hold up. Time out. You want me to call?
What about that? What about when you let WAC know that Ronnie was gone? What about
I can do that.
him.
I can do that. He's a blogger.
Well,
he died. I'm like, damn, what the fuck, bro? You know he died? No, I didn't know he died. I'm about to post it on my page. Okay. But did you know Whack 100 is a federal informant? Let me call Woody right now on the phone. He will tell you this. That I'm gonna be talking to Whack about murder.
That's the thing.
I'd have been in jail. If I did anything and told Whack, I'd have been in jail.
Okay.
You don't think Whack would have if Blueface
Why
owed
did
me
you send him a
$100,000?
picture? Why did you send him a picture?
Why I send him a picture?
Yeah.
Because I just want to be messy.
Why would you do that though? You don't think
No,
that's
no. I'm gonna be honest with you, because we ain't got no. I really don't have no problem with you. Somebody sent me a picture, right? And it was in a group chat with a lot of people. I wasn't really the only. Hold up, time out. I got the screenshot. So
how would he even have a phone number for Whack? Genuine question. How would he even have a phone number to contact Whack or any information to contact Whack to get in touch with him? Genuine question. I'm just trying to see something. How would he even have a phone to contact Whack? Can I just for a quick second, can I just bring it to this though? I noticed in this, y'all see this video right here? Hold on, let me scroll down so we can come back up and start over. Let me see. Let me start it.
But
y'all see his hands? For y'all who be paying attention to the hands. But when he started the video, he kept. Now again, my other theory is this is all some bullshit. I don't know. But how would he get a phone number to Whack? How would he be able to get in contact with Whack? I don't know. Something about this dude. I think he retarded, but I think he know more than he lead on to. And I think some me in the milk ain't clean. This is why I didn't really want to go into this portion of it, because I can tell that this boy really, truly wanted to get his, 10 minutes of fame. I mean, he's been trying for how long? You know what I'm saying? He was the first person to come out and tell the world that not only Ronnie was dead, he made us believe that he did it. You know what I'm saying? And only a person mentally ill would do something like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially knowing you didn't really do it. So I don't know. Something about this dude.
The group chat with Chrisean in it.
Listen,
okay. You and Chrisean was in.
So
who you think you playing with?
Listen.
I know already.
How the hell he get in a group chat with Rockhead? Genuine question. How does he get in a group chat with Rockhead? That's what I'm saying.
No, you don't.
Now, you guys, did you just hear what I just said? You guys do know that this isn't the first time we talked about a group chat, right? You guys do know that, right? Do you guys know that?
Oh, y'all saying he knows her and her whole family. Didn't he date her sister? Yeah, but my thing is, even if he know them from the hood, I get that. Or I know them from the block. I get that. But my thing is, how would he get into a group chat with Whack 100 and Rockhead? Where would Whack 100 come from? Like, how does he even, how does Quell get in the middle of Chrisean, Ronnie, and Whack 100? That's the question I have. I get it, Rockhead and Ronnie might have knew him from the block. What I want to know is, how did he get to the circus? Who dropped this nigga off at the circus? They said because of Chastity. What Chastity did? Whack not in the group chat. That's what the girl said. It sounded like that's what she said. It's because he did. Listen, he's admitting that he texted Whack a picture of Ronnie when he was dead. He just admitted that. Not only did he admit texting Whack a picture of Ronnie, he also admitted that he came to the internet and told us Ronnie was dead. Again, my question is, how would he get into contact with Whack 100 about any of this? Now, I'm not going to act like he couldn't find him on Instagram and send it to him there. But that's not what we're talking about. She's speaking about a group chat. And I want to know how he get in a group chat with Whack 100. That's the question I need to know. It's one thing for Ronnie and Rockhead to know him from the hood. How does he get in touch with Whack 100?
do know that this isn't the first time. Don't get distracted. Do not get distracted. You better not. Don't do it.
Oh,
don't do it.
One more thing. Shout out to the beautiful sister. I don't know if you wear the mask for medical reasons, but it's a distraction. But if it's for medical reasons, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I'm not going to lie. It's hard for me to pay attention looking at the mask. No shade. But other than that, you're doing a great job to the sister. But the mask is just so distracting. I had to say it. I'm sorry. I think you're doing a great job. But the mask is just, yeah, I just want to just grab it because it ain't even on your nose. So I just kind of want to, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Let's get back into it. No shade to the beautiful sister. No shade to the beautiful sister.
If you notice something happening right now, it's because of what I'm showing you. Stay locked in. Do not get distracted. Don't piss me off. It is meant to distract you. Whatever is going on right now, it should not matter. I just showed you something. Do not get distracted. That is her expertise. Stay in here.
Let me fast forward.
For that part too.
You know what else? The mask, it constricts your voice. It makes you sound muffled, you know?
It happened. And they don't like that. Not only do we know what happened, we want justice. And they don't like that. They really don't. It bothers them so freaking bad. But I want to stay on focus. So just put a cliffhanger in that group chat thing, because I'm gonna bring y'all back to the group chat thing, okay? But I don't want to confuse y'all, so we're gonna go a little bit more in this video. But just keep in mind what I'm telling y'all. Remember group chats, okay? Just remember group chats. Stay focused. Let's keep going.
No, somebody made a group chat and sent the picture out.
Chrisean was in the group chat, nigga. What do you mean, somebody? I said Chrisean was in the group chat, nigga. What do you mean, somebody? I don't hear nothing. Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you. Look at me.
Can y'all hear me?
Look at me. You
put one in the chat.
Come on, keep going.
If you can hear me.
Because wait, how the hell does Chrisean make a group chat that he's in? Was Chrisean making a group chat to help hire him to kill Ronnie? Is Blueface and Whack 100 in on the plot? Genuine question. How does Chrisean make a group chat and add Quell and Whack 100? Why? Is that so that they can wire the money? What's going on? Genuine question here. Because I'm still lost at the group chat. And why Rockhead is making a group chat.
I just said Chrisean was in a group chat, nigga. What do you mean? And he's saying,
so
yeah.
Rockhead was in there.
They thought they was so slick, y'all. They thought they was so slick. Now do you know what I meant when I showed that video of him saying, we going live tonight, it's up, and I don't give a up. Yeah, I see y'all on here. That's why I came right here. Yeah, I've been seeing y'all. That's why I came right here. On the day that Ronnie was unalive, when he went live saying, we going live tonight, it's going up, and I don't give a... He was sending a message to Chrisean. I know I messed up, and I didn't do it yesterday on the 2nd, the day that you was on Bigo Live with your friends for 8 hours, waiting on me to tell you that I did it. I know I didn't do it that day, but I'm going to make sure I do it tonight. And do you know what Chrisean did? She decided she wanted to make sure that he made sure he did it. So she decided she wanted to make sure that she could lure Ronnie right in the place where she wanted him to be for Quell to let the devil use him to steal the life of a very just amazing, powerful, strong man.
So she believes that Quell did do it. It's possible. I don't know. Quell seemed a little slow to me, but she believes that he did do it. And that makes all the sense in the world because Quell is acting real funny and I still don't understand why he is in the group chat with Whack 100 and Chrisean. I don't. And she's saying that he lured, or Chrisean lured Ronnie to a place. Yeah, this is a lot.
That man died for his son.
He did do that. That's a fact. That's a fact. Let me fast forward.
So who started the group chat? You or Chrisean?
A fan sent the picture.
And Chrisean knew she was in the fucking group chat. What are you talking about?
Can I say something though? Well, far as my knowledge, I was the only person that opened that group chat, and I'm the one that sent it around.
So who started the group chat? You or Chrisean?
A fan. Somebody, we could send a message to. They send it to all of us.
She just so happened to have you. Well, you look very nervous.
Why would a fan start the group chat? Why would a fan start a group chat with Chrisean and Quell in it?
Y'all ain't ready for this. The world still ain't ready for the truth, family. The world still ain't ready for the truth, family. Y'all don't even understand. Why?
Let me fast forward.
Girl, I really appreciate it. Please. So just be careful with that, guys.
Listen, I don't know what's going on with the group chat. Shout out to the sister Queen Lex. Listen, if she's doing her due diligence over there with the Quell guy. But this group chat is really sending me now. Because, again, how does Quell get in a group chat with Chrisean? And why is Quell in a group chat with Chrisean and WAC 100? And according to Quell, a fan sent the photo of Ronnie's dead body, but Quell was the one that disseminated. I don't know. Then the hands, and I don't know, man. Yeah, we gonna keep our ears posted. That Quell know more than he's supposed to know. He does. And the gang is giving their in on it. I don't know. Has anybody ever called to verify to see if Baltimore was genuinely on this case? I know it's random, but I just want to know if anybody ever called to see if they really are investigating. You know what I'm saying? This case, because something. Either way, rest in peace to Ronnie. We're going to keep our ears and eyes peeled to the streets and figure out what the hell going on with this case, because that's most important. At the end of the day, all he wanted was to find out if Chrisean Jr. was his kid. He didn't ask for Chrisean to be with him or none of that. All he wanted was to make sure that if he was the father, that he can help Chrisean Jr. to get help. Because you got to remember, Ronnie understood that Chrisean Jr. needed help from beginning. And somebody put it in the chat earlier, and I can't unthink it now. Somebody said, what if Blueface knew that baby was for Ronnie, and that's why he was feeding Chrisean all of the drugs and the liquor? And somebody also said that maybe Chrisean knew that the baby was for Ronnie, even when she was pregnant, and that she thought she could kill the baby. Somebody wrote it in there that she thought she could probably unalive the baby or kill the baby by drinking and smoking and things of that nature. I believe that. And I believe Ronnie sat there through that whole pregnancy and allowed her to play with the internet. And when she gave birth, I believe that he was her number one supporter. I know for a fact he was around her. He's been around her. We've gotten videos of where you can see Junior Bottle in the background at his house. So he's had Junior. She just comes to the internet and make it seem like he don't have no dealings with Junior, and he just clout chasing. Mr. Police, Mrs. Police. She be lying on the internet like she wasn't rocking with Ronnie, but behind the scenes, they was messing with each other the whole time. She never stopped sleeping with Ronnie. As a matter of fact, it's a higher probability that Junior belonged to Ronnie than Blueface. And that is the motive for her to want to kill him. And I need the police to get on their jobs, okay? Miss Kelly, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, Vu on a live yesterday, Quell admitted to sleeping with Chrisean and sending graphic photo to WAC when Ronnie passed, okay? Chrisean was in the group chat when he sent it. I have timestamp, just say the word. We just went over it. Thank you, Miss Kelly. But I didn't hear the part when he said he slept with Chrisean. Now you can send me that one. But it makes sense. Rockhead is nasty. She's a whore. That's what she is. She's a slut and a whore. So it makes all the sense in the world. Thank you, Miss Kelly. And thank you again, Mrs. Kelly, for the super chat. Says, at Becoming Lex live yesterday, we just saw an hour and 26-minute mark and a 3 hour and 38-minute mark. Let's go back. Thank you, Mrs. Kelly. Let's go back. Let's go back to the 3 hour and 30-minute mark. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. She said 3 hour and 38 minutes. Hold on. Let me get her back up here. What time stamp? 3 hours and 38 minutes. Let's go to the 3 hour and 38-minute mark and see what we can find. Thank you, Mrs. Kelly. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Y'all hear that train for confirmation?
I don't even know why we doing this. Me and my we was broken up. So if I did it, I would have. She rich. Like what the fuck?
So now, just like you typical, you typical little boy. You typical little boy. You typical YNs. Ain't that what they call you? You're typical YNs. Now that you done got caught, now you trying to say, well, we was broken up anyway. I can do what I want. You do the same thing. You do the same thing in every situation. It's not just this case. It's with every lie you try to tell. You stuck at lying. So now you justifying this like you justified the picture that you sent Whack 100. I can do what I want. We was broken up. You one of them niggas when you get calling a lie, you try to be like, well, so what? Well, why was you lying about it if that's how you feel?
Yep.
You was displeasing with her. Sis was over there waking up.
Okay, I'm not saying you wrong for fucking her, but why you lie? If you fucked her, you fucked her. How you making up stories like this? You really an evil bitch.
You
Man,
just said if I fucked her, so what? She rich.
I
You
said
don't
if
even know if you want to be tell the truth or not. Like
I
just be
said
real.
if I fucked her, I would have said
If
something.
you go ahead and be real about that, then I'll leave everything alone. If you go ahead and just be real and admit that you fucked her. Now I literally, y'all know, this is how bad Quell wants me to stop letting people know that I know that he unalived Ronnie. He wants me to stop showing people evidence. He wants me to stop speaking the truth so bad that he is willing to get himself in trouble and tell his girlfriend the truth. He is willing to get put out by telling the truth. Listen, I said I'll leave everything alone. I won't mention nothing about this if you just tell the truth. Go ahead and say this is fuck you did. And he stopped and he thought about it. And this is what he said.
I fucked Chrisean.
I know you did. What the fuck? We don't gotta lie.
Holy shit.
Wow, what the fuck is going on in this world?
Oh.
Now he has motive to take Ronnie out. He fucked Chrisean. He has motive to take Ronnie out for Chrisean. She got money. She pretty. She be all on TV, all on the internet. I'm pretty sure she came to him after she let him smash. Hey, go whoop the whoop. And him being a hood nigga with nothing to look forward to, no life, no nothing. Yeah. Now, it don't surprise me that Chrisean screwed him because Chrisean screwed everybody. If y'all are just getting here, welcome to the party. You're late. Chrisean is a whore, okay? She was a whore when she met Blueface. I believe she slept with that Hispanic dude they killed. I believe that. She's a whore. She's a real life whore. Not a hoe. That's different. See, hoes picks and choose. She's a whore. WHORE. They don't have no on and off switch. So it don't surprise me that he smashed her. What surprised me is that he's surrounded by the case and he smashed her. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Where's the police? Is the police on here? Baltimore PD, where is y'all at? Is y'all at the donut shop or is y'all on the case? What's going on? Ebony, by the way, thank you so much, Ebony, by the way, 6431. She says, hey, boo, been watching for a while. It's my first time being able to show some love and money for him. Thank you, beautiful. I appreciate you, Ebony, by the way. Thank you so much for your support. And you know what? If you never sent the super chat, as long as you like the videos, honey, it is perfectly fine with me. Thank you so much, beautiful. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support. But no, seriously, it doesn't surprise me that he slept with her. It just surprised me that he has something to do with the case and he slept with her. Florida Gal for Life, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, what is the clear man? What if the clear man is a plan to see how Chrisean is treating her son? Might be a child service agent. I thought about that too. Because when somebody said the clear man might be an undercover police, they talking about the Mexican who was speaking in tongues, talking about whatever that cracker was saying. We talking about him. What if he's an undercover cop trying to get some information behind the scenes? I hope so. I hope so. Because him talking in tongues was weird. So I hope he at least an undercover police. Thank you so much, Florida Gal. I appreciate you, beautiful. Tipper, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, in LA, she said he eats mashed potatoes in the pink wig. Oh, yeah, I forgot. That was on her plate. And on the very fingers that passed Junior some broccoli. That hoe digging her booty and tried to feed Junior that broccoli. He probably ain't want to eat the broccoli because he smelt the shit off the tip of that whole fingers. I wouldn't want to eat nothing from her fingers neither. She probably passed her fingertips under her arms and got the whole restaurant smelling like a damn rally burger or a goddamn In-N-Out burger or a Checkers burger or something, whatever it is in your city. She got the whole restaurant smelling like rally/Checkers. I wouldn't want to eat it neither. No cap. Thank you, Tipper. Maybe Junior can eat. Maybe the smell of muss. Look, maybe he ain't got no problem with eating. Maybe it's the muss under his nose that's stopping from chewing. Who knows, you know? Man, how you say it? Maya Nicole, thank you so much for the super chat. Said, Ben is worse than Mama Dearest. She is. She really is. Way worse. She give Mommy Dearest a little run for her money. Thank you again, Maya Nicole, for the super chat. Says, they all evil as fuck. Baby don't walk, talk, eat nothing. Nope. And we just supposed to watch him just... There goes Junior. That's what we that's I guess that's all he's supposed to be here for. I don't know. Don't get me the line. Thank you, Maya Nicole. Tipper, thank you for the super chat. Says they also stopped at a gas station before they ate. The pastor offered to buy snacks for Junior. She said she had some in his baby bag. Girl. I hope he's a home health, not home health. I was about to say a home health agent. I hope he a police. I hope he the CPS agent. I hope that nigga is a jack of all trades. No cap. Thank you, Tipper. And thank you again for the super chat. Says the pastor slipped up and said he cannot eat. Did he? Send me that. Thank you so much. Thank you again, Tipper. She says, kick is Claire Huxtable's Let the Record Show for the fans saying how you know he didn't eat. We can see how long she's streaming and Junior not eating. Facts. Not only that, she was, like I said, she was supposed to be on here streaming showing us Junior progress. We ain't seen that yet neither. We'll never see it because she never wants to get this baby no progress. That's not what this is about. TLK2KT2. I swear I wish I could pronounce your last name. Let me just call you TL. Hey, beautiful. She says, OMG, Boo and family. I went to Alaska for work after PA and just got back home. I missed y'all. I pray life is wonderful for you. Love you in Dollhouse. Thank you, beautiful. And thank you so much. We love you too. Shout out to everybody. I hope you enjoyed your vacation in Alaska. Must be nice. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm trying to get up there and see what I can see. You see what I'm saying? Thank you, beautiful. I appreciate you. Pushing Daisy Wavy, thank you for the super chat. Says, it drives me absolutely mad that Junior a toddler and is moving like an inflatable arm flailing tube man. Yup. He literally can't support his own body. Hashtag Save Junior. And that's the point. That's why hashtag Save Junior exists. Because this child needs to be able to at least walk, talk, and eat. He needs to be able to go through life without assistance to sit up, use the bathroom, and feed himself. I think that that's the least that this baby could get. I think that that's so. Thank you, beautiful. And Tipper, thank you for the super chat. Says, if she go to trial, Ronny can testify even now. Well, how Ronny gonna testify? Through Junior? They need to call me on the stand. Get me up there. Let me go find me an outfit for court. Get me up there. Let me say what I got to say. Call me. That's who they know. Don't call me. I'm just playing. I don't want to be in there. Do not call me. Just use the video. Don't call me. Race Woods 8337, thank you for the super chat. Says, Voodoo, did you see she made Junior a bottle of Nesquik? No, let me go see. She made him a bottle of Nesquik, Chrisean Jr. Or I think I did see her do something with the bottle, talking about she wanted to help somebody to make the bottle or something like that. I don't see the. Oh, is this it? No, I don't think it's that. I don't know. But all I do know is Junior only drinks a bottle. Thank you so much. I'll find it for the next live. Thank you, beautiful. I appreciate you. Tipper, thank you so much for the super chat. Says the man says she left the hospital for Blue Girls Club. Bravo talked about how loony she was, and she showed her battered knuckles. Corey posted 727. Oh wow! Thank you so much for the super chat, Tipper. I appreciate you. And shout out to Corey Lombardi. Y'all know he cuts up on the information. He be having it. MSG 947. Thank you so much for the super chat. Says with the 3 babies she didn't keep, that makes 6. Murders, yes. If you count the babies that she killed, y'all saying she got 6 bodies, not 3. 3 for the ones external and 3 for the ones internal. The ones she said, her words, not mine. Oh, I killed them. Her words, not mine. Oh yeah, I had 3. I was pregnant 3 times, but I killed all 3 of them. That's what she said. I get it. 6 bodies. Gotcha. Thank you, beautiful. I appreciate you. Tipper, thank you for the super chat. Says, I think PD Rock and Blue disgusting out in Florida. Possible. Highly possible, actually. Highly probable. Possibly. Who knows? Maybe that's what keeps not Junior. Maybe that's what keeps Blueface being connected to her. Maybe he knows they got that body in common. Harlem Scholar, thank you for the super chat. Says, Vu, Quell is Chastity's ex-man, unalived by the police, best friend. Oh, so Quell was best friends with Chastity, baby daddy. For y'all who don't know, Chastity is Chrisean's not best friend. Chastity is Chrisean's sister. And her baby daddy was killed, and allegedly they said Chastity set the baby daddy up. They said Chastity called the police and had the police thinking that the boy was beating on Chastity for the police to show up and kill the boy. And they said Chastity, after the boy got killed, was acting like nothing ever happened. I remember that. I remember all of that. So they're saying that Quell is his ex-best friend. So he's Chastity's deceased baby daddy's best friend. Yeah, this is bad. Where the police at? Get the police on here. Get Baltimore Police Department up here. Harlem Scholar, thank you for the super chat, says he was smashing crack rock. I know. And now he about to lose his whole girlfriend because he wanted to give that coochie, that musty coochie, a little play. Yeah, he probably musty too, though. Thank you, Timber, for the super chat. Says Chrisean implicated PD on Nene Leakes podcast. Oh, I'm gonna have to go check that out. Thank you. Miss T Black, thank you for the super chat. Says you can search for it. Wack said that the boy called him the same night that it happened. I remember that. I was trying to find it. I remember Wack 100 talking about the murder, and he said somebody called him when he found out about Ronnie. Wack 100. Let me see Ronnie. Let me see if I can find him like this. When it first popped off, Wack 100 said that he got a call and he got pictures and everything. I will never, ever, 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 ever forget it. And then all of a sudden, hold on. Then all of a sudden, we find out that Quell is the dude. Like, seriously? Uh-oh. I ain't see this. Hold on. Y'all seen this? Now, I'm supposed to be getting up off here. Hold on. Did y'all see this? This said Ronnie was speaking on Wack 100 saying something about Junior. I don't know if how true it is. I just read the headlines. Let's get into it. What is this?
I ain't gonna lie. This the thing I can't respect about Wack. How do you have your artist, right, and a potential son? Y'all see he don't never disrespect them other 2 kids like that. Have he? He tried to play with his son one time, act like he was, because he didn't want to be around those strippers. He's a kid, bro. He was uncomfortable. You get what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, He don't be running his mouth about his kids like that. Wack is a goofy. Wack sitting here letting some amigos, some essays, some Southsiders, whatever the fuck they is, sit here and say, oh, Charles Barkley, like, and it's corny, bro. It's corny. At the end of the day, I'm not ready to let nobody play with no kid in my face, whether they my child or not.
Shout out to Ronny Doe. Yeah, I don't. What else they got after this?
All I said is she need to give them both a blood test. But since you want a clout chase, somebody played with your ass. So at the end of the day, I'm not no sheep. Cause everybody else is, oh, his mama is, hey, listen. Anybody think about Wack's mama and daddy? Screaming out my name. Somebody played with you. And you got your TV turned them off. They played with your ass. The cable man showed up and you didn't bill. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
This is Wack right after Ronny Doe died. He's speaking about Ronny Doe. This is Wack 100 speaking about Ronny Doe.
The cable man showed up and you didn't pay your bill. And let me let y'all know what happened. When you don't pay your bill, turn the TV off, turn the TV off. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off. And I'm letting everybody know out there, you slandered my name for no reason. You speak against me, disrespect me. I'm not gonna have nothing but disrespect for you. I don't give a who here. I don't give a who know it. I ain't got no condolences or nothing. Straight up. I think he's out of point mentally, or was.
I thought he was gonna play the clip where he said he got the video.
Behind Rock.
I heard that.
But he always kind of insinuated that he wasn't the one did the murder. Right?
Oh,
whatever he was getting to. He was making threats about exposing some things. He actually went to jail for the murder. Behind Rock.
I heard that.
But he always kind of insinuated that he wasn't the one did the murder. Right? Whatever he was getting to. So, you know, I don't know, man. They say it was a targeted hit. Time will tell. You know, I hope there isn't any foul play on Rock's side. There's obviously some foul play because we got a man dead.
Right.
He's been requesting the test. The other dude was requesting the test. The crazy part about it is, what if it is his baby?
Ronnie's baby? Well, he didn't get a chance to spend any time with the baby. It'd be sad. It'd be a sad situation. But clearly she's trying to hide something.
That's a fact.
She posted it after the person that could officially dispel it is now gone.
They tell me he was at the hospital when the baby was born.
Oh, Ronnie was there? Oh. If you were to bet right now, if I were to say, okay, $1 million, Blueface's baby, Ronnie's baby.
Just a loose million at
loose million. You got to bet. But of course, you're going to lose if you lose. So, you know, it's $1 million riding on it.
Looking at the situation, I would say the baby's Ronnie's.
Everybody was saying that. Everybody.
Perfectly balancing Kaiser.
Hey, Blueface, you better have that 100.
Yeah, he better have my 100. I'm telling him. Yeah, 100 bands.
And listen, him making this video saying Blueface better have the money. This is right when Ronnie died. All of this happened right when this man died. He gets on the internet saying Blueface better have my 100 bands. That implicates Blueface in the murder. So if they ask Chrisean Rock about something, I'm pretty sure they question Blueface too, right?
Who, Blueface?
What's police state? My 100. I'm up for the summer.
Just did an interview, got 10,000
for that interview in jail. I need my money. I need my money. I want a job at the crabs. What's this called? Krabby Crabs? I want a job, son. Because guess what?
Somebody said Blue was still in jail. You could call his from jail. They do it all the time.
Can't claim your son no more. Y'all blame my father, yo, because he ain't answer his phone. I can't go to work today, so I don't got to do. Yeah, that's why and that's what they gonna do. Blue owe me because I'm dragging him around. They fuck that nigga, bro. Fuck that. He tried to take schoolyard, son, and get a DNA test after schoolyard and did the DNA test. That's schoolyard, baby. So schoolyard ain't here to say fuck him. I'm here to say fuck him. That's why he owe me. On schoolyard. I think I'm throwing it up. Schoolyard, bro.
So if he slept with Chrisean and she knows that he didn't like Ronnie, which makes sense. Yeah, it would make sense. Chrisean cutthroat like that. She dirty. She real dirty like that. Real dirty. Love is stronger than that. Thank you so much for the super chat. Says, I'm with you, boo. This might be a play for Rock to go viral. Nothing about this is adding up, but I don't know. Or he's trying to cover up something. I don't know what the hell going on at this firm. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I'm gonna just keep my ears to the streets. I genuinely didn't want to get into the quell of it all because he gives me clout chaser. I'll keep my ears to the streets. Thank you, Love is Stronger Than Death. And Keisha Paul 1034, thank you for the super chat, says Quell line, he's a known rat and clout chaser. Now that sounds about right. Now that sounds about Quell. And I don't even know Quell, but somehow that sounds about right. Thank you. I appreciate you, Keisha Paul. And Keisha 297, thank you for being a member for 3 months, says Ronnie was killed in Severn, Maryland, and Arundel County PD is handling his business. People should send info to them. Okay, so that's the county. It's in Severn, Maryland, and Arundel County. That's the police department. So not Baltimore. Y'all too, though. Y'all don't be doing nothing around there. But I didn't, I ain't retracting nothing. Y'all too, Baltimore police. But especially y'all down here in Severn, Maryland at Arundel County. Y'all need to be down here figuring out what the hell happened. Thank you, Keisha. KJ, thank you for the super chat. Says, Wack announced Ronnie's unaliving on the internet with a picture on the scene before an official announcement was made. Exactly. But again, I told y'all Wack is definitely the feds. You know, people are trying to sit on here and say that people just making that up. But Wack should have been in jail for a lot of things he's done online, but somehow he's not. That's because he's a fed. Thank you, KJ. Stacy Belton, thank you so much for being a member for 7 months. Says, love your content, boo. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, beautiful. Thank you. And Mrs. Kelly, thank you for the super chat. Says, boo, I know you're skeptical, but it's a lot of info you're missing in the Lexus video. It's 4 hours. You got to at least skim through it. It's hard. I ain't going to lie. I would have to care enough to skim through it. It's not that I don't care about the case. I don't care enough about Quell to skim through 4 hours of content. I just can't. I don't feel like Quell deserves 4 hours of my time. Does that make sense? I don't know. I'll wait to see what comes out of it. I'm not going to search for no information with Quell. I'm not, unless something crazy happens, then maybe. Other than that, yeah, it probably won't be that type of situation. Andrea Britt, that's it. Thank you so much for the super chat. Says, hi, boo, been a minute. New page for me. It sounds like a whole lot of people about to be in jail. Girl, yes. And we can't wait to get them locked up in prison. Speaking of prison, with that being said, y'all, I love y'all. I'll catch y'all later on tomorrow at some point for something or another. Y'all make sure y'all like the video, share the video, let the people know we was around here josing, and let the people know Chrisean is going to jail. Oh, yes, she is. She's going to jail, and we will make sure of it. I love y'all. Share the video, like the video, subscribe if you're new. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If this your first time, you need to subscribe because we roll around here. And I'll catch y'all later on. Peace out.
Check 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Come on. That's right. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat. You know what I won't blaze up. Come on, blaze up.
It's a beat for me.
Wah 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are. For your boy. For your boy. Hustle for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, lift it up, then it bust it open, lift it up, yeah. Come on, lift it up, then it bust it open for your B-O-Y. Bend it, for your rockin' for your lift it up, baby. Mix it with your bust or not. Come on, Blaze, you know. Drop me a nasty beat.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.